Hiring employee and outside vendor. Okay, employee is one of the most important asset in your company. Therefore, this class today we will learn a new chapter, that is chapter 6, hiring employees and outside vendor. In this chapter we have learned, okay, step by step, what should we do, okay, if you want to hire a new employee, and also how the step that you have to take in order to ensure that you have a very good vendor. Okay, vendor also playing an important role in an event, because sometimes you do not have the expertise. Okay, maybe Irfan do not know how to do or arrange a flower arrangement. Therefore, he asked Swan, that is the florist. Okay, so Swan is known as vendor. Okay, so we will go to the next chapter, the next slide, that is learning outcome. We will have a 6 learning outcome today. So learning outcome 1 is choosing the employees. Number 2 is role of the employees in the event company. Number 3 is job advertising method. Okay. Number 4 is interviewing method. Number 5 is negotiation with the vendors. And number 6 is list of professional consultant. Okay. We will go one from the 6, one by one. Okay. And end up you will learn. I hope that you will learn what is the step and why employees is important for a company. So first subchapter, that is choosing employee. You have to be careful on choosing your employee. Okay, why sir? Why we have to be careful when we choose our employee? Okay, this is the reason why. Okay, so first and foremost, choosing an employee can be a deal maker or deal breaker. If you have a good employee, it will build or develop your company. But if you choose your employee incorrectly, then you do not have asset in your company, and also you do not have someone to be relied upon. Okay, if your employee is not good, okay, you still bayar your employee, you still pay your employee salary, and end up she or he do not give the benefit to your company, then it will break your company. But if you pay your employee and your employee do a very good job, that will make a deal breaker for you. Okay, so you have to know that you need a reliable team around you. Doing an event, planning an event is not one person job. It's not just like a lecturer. The lecturer is one job person. Okay, but in order for you to plan a big company or a in order for you to plan a big event or small event, you need someone. You need a team. You cannot do all the thing by yourself. Okay, therefore, in order to choose an employee, you need a reliable team. Okay, usually, okay, event planner will hire employee as a needed basis, mean part-timer only, mostly part-timer. Okay, the important for an event planning company is the planner itself. So all the things, all the miscellaneous things, okay, all the small things, for example, decoration, florist, they will always take part-timer. So as needed basis, also known as part-timer. Okay. So role in event planning. So what is the role of part-timer, or what is the role of employees that you are hiring for an event company? First, we will have 5 roles. Okay, role of part-time employee, there are mainly 5, okay, in an event company. So first and foremost is help to set up and tear down an event site. Okay, they are the one who do this kind of thing. Okay, you as event planner, you will only plan. But in order for the execution part, the operation part, is mostly done by the part-timer. Okay, so they are the one who set up the place, and also they're also the one who clean. That means tear down of event site. Okay, number two is they also might be the one who serve and also usher the visitor that come to the event, the guests that come to the event. They may be the one who serve and also usher. Okay, number three is they are also the one who do the admin stuff. Okay, ideal for office tasks. Okay, mostly typing, photostating. They are the one who do that kind of tasks. Okay, number four is entering data into computer. All that small things, okay, mainly done by the part-time employee. And last but not least is addressing and mailing the envelope, or known as office boy. They are the role of the event planner. So some of the employee also given a specific role, okay, in a company. So what is the role of the employee? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 12 actually, the role of employee and event company. For example, office manager, director of marketing, sales staff, designer, public relation presentation, and planner itself. Okay, so there are so many vacation vacancy in a company, uh, specifically for event company. Okay, so you can see what is the role of office manager. Okay, so what is the role of planner? So you can see first, office manager is oversee and coordinate employee. So you can see the name is manager. Manager is the one who head for the office thing, for the admin thing. So they are the one who coordinate the employee, mostly on the admin employee, and also handle the administrative and also clerical and office supply duty. So they are the one who are controlling the office. So that is the role of office manager. So planner, you know what is the role. Sales staff. Okay, so for the sales staff, they are the one who sell the event to the client. Okay, the one who are promoting the event is other people. The one who manage the customer, okay, and try to sell some of the product, the company product, is known as the sales staff. Okay, designer, the one to handle decor. Public relation representative, okay, they are the one who always go to some other company and promote your product, or they are the one who do the road show. Okay, usually the one who do and try to build a relationship between you and outsider is known as public relation representative. They are the one to handle public relation involving client, vendor, supplier, and also public. Okay, usually they are the one who deal with the outsider. Okay, we also known as them. We also know them as PR people. And six is director of marketing. So director of marketing is the one who take charge of advertising, also promoting the product of our company. So next is, I said 12, right? Number 7 is bookkeeper, on-site assistant, set up staff, driver, gopher, and also craft service staff. Okay, so in this part you have see, okay, some of the term that are not really the usual term that you know. Okay, for example, gopher, bookkeeper, okay, set up stuff, something like that. Okay, so we will learn what is bookkeeper. Okay, so bookkeeper are the one who will also known as recorder. Okay, they are the one who record all the business expenses. Okay, and also the one who prepare the tax return, also known as accounting. Okay, accounting also known as bookkeeper. They are the one who are keep track all the business expenses, business profit, all the things that we have done. Okay, and also prepare the tax return. Okay, on-site assistant is the one who help to set up and tear down, just like mostly done by the part-timer. Set up staff is the one who greet guests, help run registration, ushers, serve, okay, all the things, the job that are done during the event is known as set up staff. Okay, Number 4 is craft service staff. Okay, so they are the one who all do the small thing. For example, decoration. Okay, they are the one who help decoration. The decorator will plan what is decoration, and the one who execute the decoration is known as craft service staff. Okay, so they are provide with the craft item and also prepare the invitation. They also will assist the decoration people. Okay, gopher is the one who run around. Okay, so there are people known as runner. Okay, gopher also known as runner. They will run around. Okay, for example, if you ask someone, okay, please buy me 5 box, 5 big box. Gopher will do that kind of thing. Okay, please send this parcel to this office. So gopher will the one who will send this parcel. Something like that. Number 6 is driver, deliver supplies to the venue, and also they will drive the company vehicle. The only people who are allowed to drive the company vehicle. So next we will learn about job advertising method. So we have learned what is the vacancy for a company, what is the important role in the company, what is the job that available. So right now you are offering the job to the outsider. So what is the medium or platform that you may use to advertise and market your job? Okay, so basically there are 4 way or 4 method. Okay, for method 1, method 2, method 3, and method 4. So method 1 is newspaper advertising. Number 2 is college and university. Number 3 is online job site. And number 4 is word of mouth. Okay, so I think all of these things you have been familiar. Okay, because you always see some job promotion or marketing in newspaper. So if you want to advertise your job in newspaper, you have to check the local newspaper, because you are offering job to the Malaysian. For example, right now we are talking in Malaysian scope. Okay, if you want to offer the job from Malaysian, then you go for local newspaper. Okay, so if you want to go for outsider or international, then you go for international newspaper. So you have to check the local newspaper company, okay, whether they are offering online or print, okay, service or both. Because right now, for example, Berita Harian, okay, you can also know that Berita Harian also have 2 platform, that is online platform or printed platform. Okay, Utusan Malaysia or Utusan Sarawak, they always have 2 kind of form, that is online. Okay, Utusan online, you can Google it, and also the printed form, the black and white form, the newspaper that we always see, or they offer both. Okay, so you have to choose whether you want to promote in the printed medium or online medium, or you want to promote in both. But you have to remember that online newspaper always more effective. Why? First, people, we do not have to buy the newspaper. Okay. Second is people right now always go for the easiest platform, that is online. You do not have to buy the newspaper and find the job. So online newspaper will more effective. Okay. Number 2 is online job site. There are so many online job site right now. So if you want to seek for intern, so right now there are internship. Okay, the website name is internship. The biri-biri, the kambing, SHEEP, internship. And also what is also the job site? Okay, job street, and also Mudah. Also you can find the job site right now at Mudah. Also you can find I rarely go to this job site, but I know that job street, okay, Mudah, all that kind of thing. Okay, so you have to know that in online job site, if you want to post something in the online job site, okay, you have to be, all the detail must be clear and precise. Okay, because people will likely to apply something that are clear, Okay, and do not have to ask a lot of questions about that kind of job. So you have to put the salary, you have to put the job responsibility, you have to put the location, because sometimes the job is not included in location. So people will wondering where I will have the job, where I will be working. Okay, all the detail must be clear and also precise. But you have to know that online job site usually offer the job that are less senior position. You will not find the boss vacancy or director vacancy or chief of executive vacancy in the online job site. They always go for the job that are not high ranking, the low level kind of ranking kind of job. So in the online job site, yes, they will promote that low kind of job. Okay, college and university. So college and university, if you ever go to a big university, for example, University Malaya, University Islam Antarabangsa, University Unimas, all the kind of university, usually there are annual event where all the hiring people will go to the college or university to hire some people. Okay, they are put more emphasis someone that are graduating student or a new student. Okay, because why? They want to seek for talent. Okay, they will go to the university and they will ask the CGPA and they will ask all the kind of thing, and they want to seek for talent because they want to fill the entry level position. Okay, entry level position is the lowest position in a company. Okay, for example, the entry level position is officer, something like that, office boy, all that small thing that are suitable for the fresh grad. Okay, they will always go for best and brightest student, the one who are best student and also the most intelligent student. Okay, for example, during my university year, okay, some of the company they always come to our university is Petronas, Top Glove, Bank Islam, and also Muamalat Bank, because our bank, our university is mostly focused on the Islamic finance, all the Islam thing. So they like to go to our university because we are emphasized on the Islam thing, okay, in the religion thing. Last but not least is word of mouth. Okay, word of mouth is the easiest and also the cheapest method to find the job and also to advertise the job. Okay, because there are no money involved. But you have to know that this is not really effective. Okay, because sometimes people will not believe, and sometimes there are some changing of idea or changing of information during the word of mouth. Okay, so word of mouth, by example, is by letting the vendor or other event people know that you are seeking for employee. So when people go to the vendor and vendor will say that, oh, Irfan have a job vacancy, you want or not, something like that. But there are no more detail, just saying that there are some vacancy. All the detail will be not complete by using the word of mouth. Okay, so next we will go to the interviewing strategy, because you as the planner, you are the boss. Okay, so you have to know how to interview the people. So interview the people, I have also teach in personal development, but I will put a more emphasis because we are focusing on the event planning company. Okay, so as you begin hearing from the applicant, you have to read through all the resume. Okay, usually interviewer will only see and read your resume for 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. So if in the 3 minute period, if your resume cannot impress the interviewer, I'm so sorry, you are not really suitable. So you have to do your resume carefully so that in 3 minutes, all the things can interact and attract the interviewer to hire you. Okay, so first and foremost, you have to plan to interview 5 to 10 applicants for a senior position, but fewer for the okay. So sorry, interview 5 to 10 applicants for junior position, but fewer for the less senior position, because at least you have a lot of people to cover for the junior position. But for the senior position, you need to have less, because the less you have, the better you will do the decision. If you have a lot of decision to make, okay, you will not done your best. Okay, have applicant to fill up the application form. Okay, usually a company will have their own application form. For example, the salary that you ask for. Okay, maybe all the important things, your alamat, your address, all the things will be available in the application form. Okay, so take notes during interviews that you can review. So all the candidate that come, you do not only hear, you also take note about the things that you want to take note. Okay, write offer letter after the candidate agree to work with you. So you need offer letter. So offer letter will be the black and white about what is the expected salary, all the job responsibility, and all the regulation about the company. Okay. So after you have found your candidates, okay, you need to know. It is courtesy to give out the information that the position have been filled. Okay, most of the company do not really do this kind of thing. Okay, so number two is you have to wait the application to formally accept your offer. Okay, so what is mean by formally accept? Okay, once the applicant have write or sign the offer letter, then that mean that they are formally accept the offer. Okay, so always keep candidate update with your time frame for hiring. So you always say that if you don't want to let or inform one by one the finalists whether the position is filled or not, you say something like this. Okay, after 2 weeks, okay, I'm do not really reply your email or there are no information from our company, then you should know that the position in our company that you are asking for is being filled. Okay, usually it's 2 weeks. Okay, after 2 weeks, you are not being called or you are not being emailed, then you have to know that the position has been filled. Okay, usually 2 weeks. Okay, so let them know when to expect news. Okay, so just like I said, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. So next is negotiating with the vendor. So right now we have go to more serious kind of information or slide that is negotiation with the vendor. Okay, because the vendor will ask for more. We always ask for profit. We always ask for you to pay more. So right now you want to negotiate with the vendor how you want to have a best service but with a small amount of money. Okay, so negotiation with the vendor. It is important to have a reliable vendor, because if the vendor do wrong or prepare a food wrong or give a very suck service, not good service, you are the one who will be blamed. Okay, not the vendor, you as the event planner. Okay, so bad vendor may leave a bad image in the client mind. Okay, because the client know you as the one who are mastermind for this event. Okay, so if you are the one who are mastermind and you give a bad reputation through the vendor, okay, through the vendor, then you will have a very bad image about from the client. Okay, so this is the example of the vendors that may available and important for an event planner. Okay, for example, an art director. Okay, maybe you do not have really good skill in doing decoration, so you hire an art director. So they are the one who handle design, computer imaging, and all the things about arts. Okay, caterer, caterer, and bartender. They are the one who serve food and beverages. Okay, calligrapher are the one who are handle the lettering on invitation and sometimes the signage. Okay, if you want custom made invitation card and also signage. Okay, right now during the wedding, Okay, people will go for more custom-made kind of calligrapher. Okay, invitation also signage during the wedding time. Okay, decorator provide decor and design the venue. And last but not least is florist. Okay, provide the floral arrangement. There are a lot more people. For example, people that handle light, people that handle the vendor that handle maybe some the heavy equipment. Okay, but we're not included in this type of vendor. Okay, so there are four type of vendors. Okay, more that adding addition for the things that I have talked before. Okay, the graphic artist, photographer, okay, performer, and also parking personnel. All of these kind of people also known as vendor. Okay, so you can read by yourself what is the role of the people. Okay, so before you had a formal or professional relationship with the vendor, you need to do the proposal to the vendor. Okay, just like offer letter for the employee. Okay, so you need to have a proposal for the vendor. Okay, so what is the element that you need in this proposal? Okay, so basically there are 6 important elements in the proposal. Okay, so first you have to know the vendor has to describe what is the service that they offer. For example, if the vendor is a swan florist, okay, what is the service that the swan florist will give? Maybe the compliment service. For example, after the event, okay, I will clean up all the flower, for example, like that. So I will make sure that the flower will be fresh for 24 hours. So they will change the water every 3 hours, something like that. So you need to describe what is the service that we give. Sometimes the service is not really comprehensive. Maybe swan florist will always say that, oh, I will provide you with the flower, but you are the one who will do the flower arrangement. Okay, so you have to know and describe the service first. Number 2 is describe the equipment that the vendor will provide. Okay, so you should describe this kind of thing. You should know this kind of thing, because if the vendor do not provide this kind of equipment, then you need to purchase, or you need to seek for other vendor that are providing this kind of equipment. Okay, number 3 is listing the additional service that vendor can provide. Maybe Swan Florist also have the service where to decorate. Okay, so it's better to get the Swan service because they give 2 in 1. Maybe Swan also know how to decorate, and also Swan also know how to do the floral arrangement. So it's better. Number 4 is describe what is the cost and the payment term. Okay, maybe they say that our price is 1,000. Okay, and you can pay it using loan. Maybe you can pay it maybe 1 month 500 ringgit, something like that. Okay, so you need to know what is the payment term, whether it cash, whether you have to bank in, whether you have to you can pay it slowly, something like that. And number 5 is scheduling information. So you need to know when you can give the service. Is it immediately, or you need 1 day before, or you need to go for maybe 1 week before because you have a lot of customers. So you need to know the schedule information. And last but not least is proof of insurance. Okay, and also risk management protection and bonding. Okay, all of these things must be covered either by vendor or you as an event planner. So if you as the event planner, you need to cover the insurance, then you need to buy an insurance to cover all these kind of things. Maybe heavy equipment, maybe vehicles, maybe the vendor itself. Okay. So number 5 is list of professional that are include. It's not number 5. It's number 6 actually. This is the last. Okay, this is the last slide. Okay, list of the professional consultant. Okay, so you need to know that. You need to know that what is the payment term. Okay, what is the complimentary sample, and also what is the complimentary extra. Okay, so this is important, especially so payment term I have discussed you before this. Okay, do not forget to ask prepayment discount. Okay, because some of the vendor will ask you for, you pay me first, then I will give you service, or you pay me after the service that I have been done. So if you ask for deposit or prepayment payment, then you may ask for discount, for example. Okay. Number two is complimentary sample. Okay. So if I was hire a new vendor, okay, you have to prove to me why I should go for you, because you are the new vendor. Before this, I have a lot of my old vendor that are doing so much better than you. Then why I had to hire you? Okay, so you ask for complimentary sample. Okay, so last but not least is complimentary extra. Okay, maybe you persuade the people to give you extra service for free or no charge. That is known as complimentary extra. Okay, so do not confuse with complimentary extra and also complimentary sample. Okay, so this is the list of professional consultant that you need to know. Okay, so I will not go one by one. Okay, but you have to know that all of these people are the professional consultant. They may be the vendor also. Okay, so first and foremost, insurance broker, banker, event planner, business accountant, attorney, and also accountant. Okay, so attorney is lawyer. The other name for lawyer, this attorney. Okay, so I have accountant here. So accountant, what is the role? So they are prepare financial report. Okay, all the things. Okay, attorney, just that I said before, they are known as also known as lawyer. So they are the one who manage the legal issue for the company. Okay, so they are also the one who do the checkup whether the business is compliance with the licensing and insurance regulation. Okay, so for the business consultant, they are the one who give the, okay, so you can see what is the business consultant. So business consultant is the one who help to analyze the business plan, because why business plan is important. Okay, business plan is important if you ask loan for the banker, and also if you want to impress the supplier. So if you want to get the supplier confidence, okay, and also you want to get the outsider confidence, you have to do a business plan. So the one who do the business plan usually is the business consultant. Okay, banker. So who is the one who banker? The one who are concerned about the company loan, saving, tax, and investment. Usually, a company have their own specific banker. For example, the banker is maybe from the Bank Islam, Bank Muamalat. They are specifically manage the company account. That is known as banker. The third party, okay, the one who are the third party, event planning consultant. So I don't need to tell you what is event planning consultant, because you also know. Okay, insurance broker, the one who offer, negotiate, and sells the insurance to your company. Okay, and also they are the one who assess the type of risk that you may face in the future. Okay, so I think that's all for today class. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope that you know all the things that we have learned today.